Okay, hello guys. So let's do your next week prediction. So yeah, let's start. Let's start with Capricorn now. Capricorn, what's coming up for you just for next week, please? Capricorn next week only, please. What's coming up for Capricorn next week only? You will receive some sort of message. This thing again, some sort of concern from this person that you already you already put a stamp on them that they're a cheater, they're a liar, or they're basically someone that just bring confusion into your life. You're gonna receive a message like they're gonna express some concern, checking out on you. Okay. What is this talking about? Also, be mindful if you plan to do like either activities come into my mind of celebration with this person. It tells me that that celebration activity is gonna fail out in the future. It's talking about a plan that you made with this person for the next 1-2 months. It's a short period of month kind of vibe. Okay, next week your resting pattern much better, and like if you have some sort of small health issue, that's gonna be improving. And for the one that actually experiencing a fallout or a breakup, I'm seeing that you're gonna try to heal. Either you or your person gonna try to heal that connection next week. For the one that actually casually dating someone, I'll tell you a secret. So if you want to be chosen by that person, right, you need to appear as not stressed about, like don't care about the outcome, like don't care to be attached, like you're enjoying the date, or you're enjoying your own self. That's the secret if you want them to like choose you. I'm not sure why you need to know that's coming up from the keeper portion. So just keep in mind, if you like this person and you want them to kind of like offer you a love or relationship, right, you need to appear like worry free, stress free, like free spirit vibe when you're dating them, when you're going out with them. The hell is this? Again with this breakup, and for the set of Capricorn that dealing with a different kind of breakup, I feel like this may be related to a divorce. There's some sort of paperwork that you're not expecting gonna pop up next week. Last message before we go to your table. You're gonna get some sort of extra money from someone that is older. They can appear as mature around your friendship circle, or it can also be talking about work situation from your boss. You will have a chance to actually make some sort of extra income next week. Yeah, good. So money wise, I'm seeing that you're gonna make some sort of extra income. Not the biggest amount, but it's still money, right? Okay, Capricorn. Now let's pull up one message for past life. As usual, this is fairly short per sign. Capricorn, one message for you. Be out more in the nature. Be out more in the nature. Not sure why I feel like I need to tell you that. Be out in the nature or near to the water. That actually can calm down your anxiety. Not sure why I'm picking up that from past life deck. Okay, let's go to your table. Capricorn, next week only. What they can expect. I don't like that. What is this? A person or it's a work situation? Oh, it's a person. You're gonna be ending things with someone due to either that person got some confidence issue dealing with you, or you got confidence issue dealing with them, but basically you don't have like trust that this can be a long term. Like your confidence is not there. But I'm seeing you kind of like salty or bitter. You turn your back towards them. Three of Wands reverse. If in the past you kind of like giving your love towards them, you're gonna withdraw that. You're basically gonna become cold towards them. I'm not sure whether you're still gonna deal with them or not, but that's happening that I'm seeing. It's related to confidence. That's the biggest identification about this connection. What's next? Yeah, I'm seeing you still deal with them. You're still dealing with them. Like you're unable to fully walk away. 8 of Cups reverse. But nonetheless, oh well. When you're going cold towards them, they're gonna try to make an attempt, as usual, right? This combination keep coming up whenever we walking away from someone, right? But I need to warn you guys still, like this, it won't go anywhere. So I feel like, yeah, just let it down, move on to a new person. Okay, next storyline for you for next week. The moment you are not stressed, so basically this keep hinting that you don't need to stress. That's the moment when you things on your life is actually start moving forward. So if you had a lot of stress, I'm not sure how you're gonna act like you don't stress about it, but that's the hint. The moment like you don't care the outcome, that actually when things go toward positive for you. Also, you'll be more into your looks next week. Even in love, the moment like you're let go the idea of I need to be in a relationship, that's actually when a lot of people coming towards you. You're gonna be very successful in love. But basically a lot of people wanting your attention. So yeah, but you need to like don't care. The vibe is you need to be don't care about it. How about money next week? It's telling about some sort of situation where you need to do the research. If you still cannot find the clarity, it's time for you to drop that. That's for your money. I'm not sure each one of you will have different money situation, but generally it's like that. If you're trying to research it but you're still confused, time to drop it. Okay, let's move on to Aquarius now. Okay, what's coming up for Aquarius? This fairly quick message as usual. For Aquarius, next week only. What's coming up for them? A breakup, a disconnect, a fallout. Ooh. Yeah, a breakup that's gonna stay but breakup for the next 3 months. So if you're thinking of whether this breakup gonna have some reconciliation next 3 months, it's not. So it can be a breakup, it can be a disconnect, it can be a fallout. Yeah, you're pulling up a lot of breakup energy, lovers reverse, marriage reverse next week, a disconnect at least. Even for the one that casually connected with someone, I'm predicting there will be some sort of disconnect emotionally with your person. You're gonna receive a message. And what's with this? What's with this stress-free dating? I'm not sure. You're the second sign that pull almost the same interpretation. So for the one that actually casually dating someone, you need to show that you kind of like, I put it like, you need to be kind of like free spirit. That's how you nab your person if you like that person that you're casually going out. Not sure why the same message. Improvement of your work situation. You're expecting that your work situation gonna be quite heavy next week, but apparently it's not. So chill work. Last message. Singles, you're gonna be singles next week. Not sure why I feel like I need to say that, but you're gonna be like successful in your work, making money. And for the one that actually has a child, you feel like your kid actually robbing your time, and you just wish that you just want to be single again. Oh well, damage already been done. So, but that's the energy. Not sure why it's come up here, but just read it. All right. Past life deck. One message for Aquarius, please. You may make a plan, especially for the one that living with your roommate, to travel, like making a plan, set a date, going somewhere for next week. Especially for the one that has a roommate or staying with someone that you are quite somewhat has friendship there. So you may make a plan, set up a date kind of feeling for travel. Can be local, can be a bit long distance, but I don't think it's like very long distance. Okay, your table portion please, next week only. What is this? Oh my goodness. You're making money but you're spending like crazy? What the hell? You pull 10 of Pentacles. Be careful about your spending or something about your investment. I don't like 10 of Pentacles reverse because that signifies quite big loss, like 50% loss. So I don't really like. What's this about? You tell me that you just confused about this also. It can be talking for the one that has investment. Be careful about your investment. And for the one that actually don't have confidence with your money situation, it's basically just talking that you are confused on how to achieve your long-term stability. I'm seeing you gainfully employed next week, working, making good money. You're keeping your option open with the people that you're seeing because you feel like they're not up to your level for some reason. I feel that. Like you maybe had some sort of standard and they're not fitting your standard. Also, you're gonna keep your option open with a person that actually done you wrong. Like you're expecting them to make things right with you, but they never come towards you. And you're gonna see this like, okay, damage already done. I'm not gonna be like in a relationship with this person. Let me just move on. That kind of energy next week. Your money, oh yeah, we already asked about your money, so okay, let's move on. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what's coming up for Pisces next week? Overcoming your financial situation, but you're still immature in handling your money. So that's something you need to step up. And for the one that actually connected with someone, you're gonna experience a fallout also. What's with this? This is kind of like a theme for next week. A disconnect or a fallout. Do someone is become acting up immature. Yeah, you're making good money next week. You're nice. And some of you actually will be exploring different way to make a side income because you feel like your work is not enough anymore, or you feel like your work cannot make you retire comfortably. Some of you will be even exploring a new job, like upgrading, like a job that is upgrade, like the type that can use your skill to 100%. Ending of what? Ending of a legal situation or paperwork situation. The result of it is you put all money card in upward. I like that. So expect a good fortune in money next week. Awesome. I like that. For the one that actually looking for a different job outside income, what should they do? If you're exploring something and you're doing some sort of side income, right? In the very beginning, you're gonna make some loss, but eventually you're gonna make a profit. Eventually, things gonna become balanced for you. How long? How long is the loss? About 5 months. About 5 months. So make sure if you want to explore that, you have the necessary fund for the next half years. I'm seeing it's gonna be flourish, but not at the very beginning. Okay, past life deck. What's coming out for Pisces next week? What message on me? I don't want to overcomplicate this reading because it's only for a week. changing plan of your travel. I'm not sure why, like changing destination. Some of you, there is a delay of your travel, do a fallout with the person, like especially the one in relationship. So something about that. There's two types. Either you change your destination or you delay it because there's a fight or fallout between you and your person. It can be a friendship also that is falling out. So just put it very general. Pisces next week. Pisces next week. Overcoming your blues. There is this situation that is not moving forward. What is this? You got the clarity already. Yeah, I'm not sure what situation. It can be a person, it can be a work, but you already got the clarity. It tells me that you're gonna be backing out and you're gonna decide to focus on yourself. I asked what's this situation, it gives me this combination. So basically it tells that you already know and you're going to back out, or you're already backing out. I'm seeing you're going to be focusing on yourself next week. Even the energy of burdening yourself with work next week. I'm hoping it's not a person, but I feel like it's a person. So you're kind of like taking off your mind from this person by doing your work next week. What else? Ooh, I like that. But why is this here? Some of you that dealing with this fire sign, you may receive an apology from them that gonna make you like, okay, the funny thing is you feel like you can have a long term with this fire sign. That's an odd one. Just expect, for the one that dealing with fire sign, expect there will be an apology, but no love offer yet. But you're seeing a long term with this person. By that apology, I'm seeing that you're gonna be going out with them. So just put it very general. The funny thing is no love offer yet. Why no love offer yet? There will be in the future. There will be in the future, but not now. I'm not sure why. Now I asked why it's coming up with this. There will be in the future, but not now, not with this apology. So that's the context of it. How about your money? Three of Wands, basically whatever you put it out there is starting to come back. But I'm seeing you just quite stressed about it. Maybe you're being impatient, so you just need to be a bit patient. Whatever you're putting out there is gonna come back towards you. Okay, Aries. Aries, for next week, Keeper. What do they need to know for next week? What is this? Overcoming your financial situation. Some of you will get the promotion that you want. That promotion will actually make you overcome your financial blues. It's kind of like become a theme. All signs got this. A breakup, a fallout, a divorce. What is this here? But yours gonna be stressing about it. For the one that's actually going through a divorce and you stress about that situation, whether it's gonna be unfavorable or not towards you, yes, it's gonna be favorable. I honor. There is some paperwork, delay paperwork that may incur some expenses, not small amount, quite substantial amount. But either way, you're gonna get the upgrade or the change. I'm not sure what it's talking about. What kind of scenario is that? You know yourself better. So there is some delay in paperwork that's gonna incur some expenses. I don't predict it's a small amount. It could somewhat substantial for you. And for the one that dealing with this liar, cheater is coming up from your family next week, there is no message from them. Not sure whether it's a good thing or not, but they're telling me there is no message from them. I feel like this person like to bring drama by their messaging. but no message, so maybe it's a good thing. It's a family member or a friend that you think like your family. I'm not sure how you can think of friend as a family, but they are liars, so yeah. Okay, past life deck. One message for Aries next week. You keep pulling up a breakup card. Everyone have a trust about this breakup. Oh. Okay, this picking up on someone that's dealing with a karmic relationship. If you experience a breakup, have a trust about that breakup is actually something that being unfolded towards you. So all this karmic relationship is about spirituality, right? So just have a trust with that, the process, let it flow. There is something for you to learn or to proceed to the next step. What's next week with the disconnect? What's the energy of disconnect next week? Fourth sign already got that. So it's like a team. Table, what's coming up for Aries now? Next week only, please. No matter how I try to shuffle the deck, it keeps coming back. Messaging sucks. What's this? You got some sort of clarity. No message. Now I'm sure what kind of situation is this. Basically, someone are going to withhold the message, or someone is like lack of apology from this person. This person keeps silent, and you finally had the courage to move on because of that. I'm not sure what kind of situation is that, but that's what tells me. Okay, so because of this person action is lack of apology or lack of messaging, they keep being silent, you finally get the courage to move on. It's like your confidence is soaring up. Yeah, you're gonna cut that person. You got a Queen of Swords reverse with the Six of Swords upright. You're gonna cut that person. You basically feel like you cannot heal this. Any other thing? Some of you guys actually feel bored with this person already, like you don't have the emotion already. You don't have an emotion towards them. Okay, what else? But there is an energy like things still left being unsaid, but I'm seeing that you slowly but surely try to let them go. Okay, it's keep giving me the same storyline. How about money? I need to force it. Money. You are overcoming the blues about your finance. If there is a decrease in the past, that's slowly coming back up. But it's not the amount that you want. And some of you that has this decrease, right, that's down, I'm seeing you still kind of bitter about what happened in the past. So I feel like we cannot change the past, so why we dwell on it too much? And you'll be working very hard, extra hard next week, making money. King of Pentacles reverse. For me, reverse is a workaholic, focus too much on material things. So yeah, just be mindful about that. Don't fall into workaholic habit. Okay, let's put this on Taurus now. We are making good time. Taurus, what's coming up next week? Taurus keeper portion. What's coming up next week? The weather is quite nice. Okay. Thinking about what? There is an issue. A lot of you guys, for the one that has a child, right? You're thinking that how you can actually make the relationship with your child become better next week. So that thought gonna come across your mind. Because you feel like you either you used to have good conversation with your child, or you even into like you're texting, but now the message is kind of like very less. That kind of feeling. So yeah, you'll be thinking about it, so maybe just make an attempt. I guess there's nothing wrong by doing that. Work situation gonna be dragging next week and still imbalance. Not sure why I feel like to say it's still in balance. So if you're dealing with some project, that project not gonna close off next week, so it's gonna be dragging again for the next couple of weeks. And situation of the work still being unbalanced, that means you put a lot of time and effort but you're getting back quite less. What else? Situation with the colleague is gonna become much better. Office colleague, because it's picking up on that. Also, be careful for next week when dealing with your colleague. It's telling me there will be some sort of, either when you're dealing with colleague, there will be some sort of situation arise about that can put you into this paperwork legal situation, or if there is some legal or paperwork situation that you need to settle with your HR that's gonna stress you out. Between these two, basically in the work situation, there will be some sort of legal or paperwork situation gonna arise next week for you. I'm seeing you're gonna be stressed about it. Last message. Ooh. Delay on the travel that can make you more money. Not sure why. Maybe they reimburse you with extra money. I'm not sure. Something around that. But basically, put it very general. You have some sort of way of making extra money next week. I'm seeing you also be single, making good decent amount of money. Okay. Past life deck. Okay, Taurus. Past life deck for Taurus. One message, please. Next week only. Going into nature, especially for the one that still has a mom. You'll be going into nature with your mom, will connect with your mom, or even like doing travel with your mom. Not sure why picking up a lot of mom energy. Oh, some of you doing travel with your mom, especially for the one that just has a baby, maybe less than a year, around that, so you kind of like need the extra hand to help you. Something about that. Alrighty, Taurus, tarot portion please, next week. Working, workaholic, King of Pentacle Weavers, ending of okay. Wait. There will be a situation where you're gonna end things, and because of that ending, you're actually gonna close up emotionally. So it's about a person, I feel. But let me clarify. Yeah, because you feel like this person create too many emotional up and down for you. And for some of you, you are expecting an apology from them, but either they fail to apologize towards you, or the apology, like they apologize, then they do the same thing again. Something around that. I'm seeing you're gonna be closing off from them, focusing on yourself, on your work. And some of you, for the one that going to have a celebration, I'm not sure what kind of celebration, you're gonna be stressed out about that celebration. And you're gonna opt out to just work. You don't attend that celebration. Not sure why this message come out. You're gonna be dealing with, safe to say, at least one person. For the one that either you're already dealing with this person, F sign, mixed with fire sign. They're somewhat established, somewhat mature, like salt pepper kind of feeling look. Expect them to offer you some sort of love next week. Just put it very general. Yeah, for the one that dealing with this F sign mixed with fire sign, they appear as very established, quite boss level, if not boss, at least not entry level in their work, making quite decent amount of money, got the mature look. I expect them to express you some sort of love, maybe a relationship, maybe not, but some sort of love that you kind of like know, oh, this person got a feeling for me. Okay, last one, since I already pulled a card. If you do, what is this? Someone that already backed out from you gonna rush back towards you, but you don't have a confidence. You don't have a confidence with this long term with this person. Who is this person that already backing out? They feel like they had some sort of negative view about you. But they have been blues about you. They're trying to back away, but I feel like it's not successful. They had a blues. They had some sort of blues about you. They keep thinking about you. So expect that person rushing back towards you back. But I'm seeing you really don't see them in the like very good manner, like in the long term stability wise. Oh, Gemini. Alright, Gemini, what's coming up for you next week? Let's see if we pull the wealthy man again. This wealthy man haven't appeared for 5 signs, but lately this wealthy man appeared on Gemini, so let's see what if this come out again. Okay, Gemini, next week you're gonna be stressed about some sort of work situation, paperwork. It doesn't give me much. You're gonna be stressed about some sort of legal situation, paperwork, or work situation. Okay, your message is out. Yeah, something about that. That's the context of it. The next message actually. Be careful in the next 2 months. There will be a fallout with a friend or with a colleague. And for the one, the Gemini that actually want to have a child, I think you're gonna scrap that idea for the next 2 months. You just want to be childless. I'm not sure why that's come up. Your message is contradicting. Not sure why. You will get the promotion if you're thinking about it, some sort of promotion, but you already lose hope in your work situation. You feel like this one cannot be your long term. Either the money is not fit your requirement anymore, or the workload is not fit your requirement anymore. Something about that. If you feel like your boss actually doesn't care about you, yes, he does care, but he just don't know how to show it, and he will show it to you by this some sort of change or promotion. You will have some sort of health situation where you need to pay money, incidental, but it's nothing to worry about. I feel like a normal small health issue, because you got message of concern reverse, so I feel like nothing to worry too much about it, but you need to pay the money, and it's a small amount, unexpected income reverse. And for the one that dealing with the cheater, liar, lack of messaging next week, it makes you wonder what's happening with them. Is that their way of playing games? Oh, actually no, it's ending. We're going to end. I feel like that connection gonna end, or it's just on the last leg, so move on. Not sure why you're still expecting a message from a person that you already know is a cheater, liar, false person. Waste of energy, this kind of people. Okay, past life deck. Past life deck. What's one message for Gemini next week, please? Just one. The wealthy man didn't appear this time. You're gonna feel free next week because of a travel that is not happening. Not sure why. And you'll be out more in the nature next week. Yeah. There is some sort of travel that's gonna be cancelled or gonna be delayed. Because of that situation, you're gonna feel free about it. Like you're not stressed. Cool. Like that. Tarot. What's coming up for Gemini life next week? Let's see what's coming up for you guys. Whew. Okay. Situation been dragging. I'm seeing. What is this? Next week you're gonna meet a person. Safe to say one person. The context of it, you're gonna get a mixed signal from this person. One day they're messaging you with the full passion. The next day you feel like they just want to be friends. But nonetheless, you will get the emotion side from them. Feel like it's quite new. Obviously, if you don't go out, how are you gonna meet this person, right? But if you go out, expect that you will meet or exchange number with at least one person. This connection is a slow burner. Will it be a long-term one? This is gonna be a slow burner. Yeah, 2 of Cups. It's uncanny how this come up when I ask about this connection. So yeah, singles, go out next week, meet a person, meet a lot of person. From that, there will be one. Safe to say one, can be two because there's 2 page here, but I just put it as one first. I feel like initially you're gonna get the mixed signal from them, but yeah, it can be a long term if you stick on it. 2 of Cups. Okay, next message. For the one that dealing with this air sign, the connection full of resistance, move on. They're gonna play games in the future or even next week. Move on. This keep coming back. Move on, move on. Next storyline. I'm tired of that. Yeah, you see? There won't be a love offer. Move on. Your confidence gonna rose up next week, gonna risen up. You're gonna have some sort of new opportunity next week. What is this opportunity? But it's the opportunity, you're gonna get some sort of new opportunity, but it's not the opportunity that you want. But it can give you a long-term stability. I put it very general. It can be a person, but it can be a work thing. So yeah, I put it very general. So yeah, so if you get a new opportunity next week, even if you feel like this is not the one that I want, go explore first. Don't quickly say no to it. It can give you a long-term stability. At least it can make you happy, so it's a good thing, right? Oh, 40 for Cancer. So Cancer, what you can expect next week in your life? What you can expect next week only? Overcoming your financial situation. Nice. Dating people casually. And for the one that has been casually dating someone, you're gonna be chosen. What's this? This false person keep coming back. This false person for the next 1-2 months, for the one you're dealing with them that you already know that they're a liar because they come up as a false person reverse, right? So if you're dealing with them, expect them to be go off the grid for the next 1 month. Not sure why, you need to know that. I feel like just let them be. You got good money next week, and some of you may meet someone where you're gonna be in a relationship with. This combination is actually predicting a quite long-term connection. So again, singles, for the one that looking for love, go out, meet people. Good family situation next week, like worry-free family situation, friendship. What's this cute house? There is a house situation where we need to pay money. Something about house situation where you need to pay substantial amount of money. Not sure what. And for the one that experiencing a fallout, simple, I put it very simple, a fallout. Your person, right, it's gonna give you some sort of gift as an apology next week. Like that's their way to make things right with you. What's life deck? One message for Cancer, please. You'll be into arts next week. And for the one that want to rekindle the bond with your father, or even if you have good connection with your fathers, you're gonna like do something artsy for them. Delay on travel. delay on travel for you. Also next week you'll be eating more natural food, like non-pre-processed, non-fast food kind of thing. You will be taking care a bit about your diet. At least next week you'll be a bit more strict. Okay, well, what's coming up for Cancer next week? Ten of Cups want to fall out, but let's see what's coming up for you next week. Yeah, you're gonna be talking with someone new, or you already been talking with some. Oh no, it's not new. Pass. The moment I say new. Okay, for the one that been dealing with this idiot, play a lot of mind game, expect an apology from them next week. Very strong apology. You got this two combination. This is our two apology card. And for some of you, they're even gonna confess their love. For some of you, not for all of you. Ending of what? Ending of your confidence. Like if you're in the low confidence because someone reject you next week, that's gonna end. Like your confidence slowly building up, your emotion become more stable next week. It's gonna have a new beginning about what? Not with anyone from the past. Ace of Wands, upright, judgment reverse. So you're gonna have a new beginning with, if you're thinking about the past person, nope. But fire sign, Knight of Wands, not the best, not the most stable person. Yeah, this person in their head too much, keeping their option open. And remember, Ace of Wands is usually indicating for me just a physical connection. So if you want to have fun, then yeah, go ahead. But no love yet from this person. This person in their head too much, and they like to keep their option open. Hierophant reverse. So take it how, if you really want to have fun, go for it. Work-wise, people are being cooperative for you next week, and your money is actually having an increase. There will be a sudden up. Oh, that's nice combination. I thought the Tower will be not so good. You're gonna get this. There will be sudden things, sudden upheaval or whatnot, where you're gonna become very happy. The result of it, something about what you wish for, fulfillment of your wish. Take it whatever your wish are. If you are wish about work, I feel like yeah, you're gonna get it. If you wish about a relationship, yes, you're gonna get it. If you wish for apology, yes, you're gonna get it next week. Leo. Leo, what's coming up for you next week? Sign of Leo. Sign of Leo. What's coming up for you? What's coming up for you? Money. Not the biggest amount, but extra money from your work. So the type that you can get it from taking extra shift over time. What else? For the one that has a fallout, especially is a love situation, it tells me that they won't message you. They're actually waiting for you to apologize or make things right. Until you make things right, then they will try to ignore you. I'm not sure who's in the fault it is, but that's from their point of view, right? You're expecting what? I don't get it. What is this talking about? Yeah, this is a very weird message. For the one that has a mature person in their life, expect that person gonna lose some legal, not even legal, like lawsuit kind of vibe. And you're already expecting that, so I'm not sure why this come up here. Very weird message. Travel, or making plan for a travel, solo traveling. Not sure why you're solo traveling. And I'm not sure why this keep coming up for almost all signs. If you guys been dealing with someone that you know is a liar, why you still deal with them? Cut them off. Some of you may be making a travel arrangement with this person that you already know, a liar, immature. Well, some of you may decide to cancel that trip and just go for a solo trip. Oops. Okay. I don't get it. If you already know a person a liar, why you still want to deal with them? Not sure why. But okay, let's move on. Past life. Leo. What do you need to know next week? One message only. Not that. You will feel free. Financially, you kind of like feel free next week. Not sure why. Something good gonna happen in your finance next week that makes you feel like a burden being lifted up. And some of you that actually been living very frugal, next week you can actually splurge a bit. Not sure why I'm picking that up, like because of that financial situation. Don't need to penny pinch at least for next week. Okay, Leo, next week, table portion. What is coming up for you guys? There's the things that has been unclear for you, but you still keep your wish up, like you're being hopeful. That situation gonna become balanced, like back to balance. What is this talking about? Situation being toxic. It can be about a work situation. For you, some of you, it can be about a person because it's common with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles can mean a court card, but can mean also about work situation. So take it how it resonates with you, which situation is that. So if you feel like unclear with dealing with this person or in this work situation, but you still keep your hope high, there will be some sort of like making things right next week for you. Ooh. Your mood will be having a swing from next week. One day you're gonna be sad, next day you're gonna become happy. So basically, meh. Okay. For some of you that been ghosted next week, that person gonna make an attempt to come back into your life, even ask you out to go out, things like that. And for some of you that doesn't have a person that ghosts you, that means you are alone. You kind of like giving a chance back into going out, like meeting people. That kind of energy. Last message. You're finally able to let go. Yeah, but you're finally able to let go that person. You are going to close off, or you already close off from them. But back of your mind, you're still indecisive whether you want to reconcile or not. So that's probably predicting one day in the future that person may come back and you're gonna be indecisive whether you want to entertain or not. I'm seeing you're still indecisive. Okay, Virgo. What's coming up for you guys and for me? Next week only, please. Happy family, happy friend. Yeah, the moment I say happy family, the family card come up. Happy friend, happy colleague. So basically everything in sync with you next week, which I like. Oh, you are stress-free next week. What are you expecting? I feel like you're expecting a worry-free next week, a worry-free work next week, and it's going to happen. You're gonna enjoy your work next week. Fantastic. What's with this? A relationship with your mom or someone that is older, it's gonna be improving next week. Something about paperwork. Either you're expecting to receive a message, or if you're expecting some sort of result, that's gonna be delayed for about 1 month. Ugh, what is this? You guys already know when I do that, basically something about money. Oh, okay, there's a different thing. You're gonna experience a fallout, especially with if you're dealing with I don't want to say that person got money problem, but they come up as a wealthy man reverse. So for the one Virgo that's dealing with someone that has a money problem, or they don't make a good amount of money, you're gonna have some sort of fallout next week, a disconnect, lack of messaging. But I'm seeing you don't care also. I don't know why. You're gonna delay your travel next week because of your financial situation. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh, okay. For the one that had some sort of financial issue or experiencing the loss in the past, things gonna become more stable next week. So that's predicting that you're gonna make back some of that losses. I kind of like that. So maybe it's stock market, something around that. So I expect an up in your investment. Okay, past life deck. Okay, what's coming up? One message only for Virgo next week. A breakup, a fallout, disconnect. That's a very odd message. I think it's a clarifying a breakup, a fallout with that similar person on the keeper portion. This person always play a victim mindset. So that's how you know this is your story. They also got some issue with their religion. Not sure why picking up on that. So yeah. So yeah, expecting a very strong of a fallout or disconnect with that person next week. Tarot portion. Tarot for Virgo next week. What's coming up for you guys? Even a short reading can take 1 hour now. Oops. I know, Pentacle upright want to come out. Why is this here? Okay, you're finally able to see things for what it is regarding a person. Yes, you do have a good connection with this person. You got a lot of fond memories. I feel like you see them as very positive light, but there is no new beginning, or it's being delayed over and over. You finally see and accept it, going to accept that situation. You're gonna be focusing on your work next week. Things in your work gonna be a bit dragging next week. What else? What the fuck is this? A player, what you don't see, right? This is quite funny. A player that actually been in and out in your life gonna offer you love in the future. That's actually in your path. Not sure why. You need to know that. But only when they open up emotionally. So I'm not sure when they're gonna open up emotionally. A person that in and out in your life, if you have that for Virgo that's dealing with that kind of person, expect that in the future they're gonna offer you love. But not next week. Next week, please. Some of you maybe next week. Every one of us different timeline. Yeah, it's a very strong energy that you're gonna back out from someone or something because they create too much emotional up and down confusion. You're gonna be, yeah. How about your money? Because you keep addressing your emotion. A lot of progress in your finance. Oh, I like that. Ooh, Empress. So next week, expect a good money situation. Empress is like the whatever you touch become a gold kind of vibe in money reading. Yeah, some of you even going out next week to celebrate. I feel like just with friends, it's not the context about a relationship. Expect a lot of good things happening with your finance next week. Oh, I like that. 55, and we go with Libra. Libra. What's coming up for you next week only, Libra? Libra, what's coming up for you next week? 2 message. You will be making decision about your work. You're basically on the pathway. I'm not sure whether some of you are actually thinking about leaving this work. This work is taking a lot of your energy and time, and your boss also gonna express some concern. What's this concern about? Lack of change. The concern about lack of change. I got a couple of messages, but okay, just put it very general. You're gonna be on the crossroad regarding your work next week, especially because next week you're gonna receive some sort of concern from your boss. The concern is about lack of change, lack of promotion, and that's gonna be final. Like they don't give you a promotion, that's gonna be final. It's not about a delay, something about that. And your boss also gonna express some concern, because for the one that actually been putting up a lot of time, right, they're gonna express a concern whether you have been resting correctly or not, properly or not. That's so odd. As usual, Libra, your message all over the place. A delay about house situation that gonna stress you out. It may even something about house situation that gonna stress you out. It may even go to the legal. Not sure what situation is now. That's a hot message. For some of you that doesn't fall into that work category in the first message, you may get a promotion and you're gonna have some sort of raise or extra money, sudden wealth, but that promotion gonna stress you in the future, like make you feel trapped into this work, like you need to repay them. So yeah, I just feel like you need to be aware about that situation gonna come into your mind in the future, not next week. Your message is always, always have problem reading Libra. That's the only sign, because they're so all over the place. Okay, past life deck. One message for Libra, please. If it doesn't make sense with that, check your other placement. Okay. Some of you will be traveling to take a procedure, medical procedure. Yeah, a lot of energy about traveling. Either making trip plan, travel to do some sort of medical procedure. Yeah, something about that. Okay, table portion. Libra, what's coming up into their life next week? Next week only. Okay. You're gonna hold back dealing with this F sign because they create confusion, like give you mixed signal. Secret gonna come out. What? There's a secret gonna come out. You already know the secret, so either they treat you okay, either they reject you in the past, or there is some sort of hinting that they give you a vibe that they reject you. So doesn't need to, they don't need to say, oh yeah, I don't want you. So something even from their action, right, you already know that they kind of like rejecting you in the past, but this time you're gonna get to know, I think, from either from their friend or from even their mouth. You're gonna hold back from them. They give you hella mixed signal in the past. F sign, you're also F sign. The hell is this? Woo. I don't like that. Some of you will be having a choice whether want to commit towards this person that manipulates you a lot, Like one day they close off, next day they're opening up towards you. You have a choice whether you want to commit or you want to end things with them. The ball is in your court, so you have the power. Not sure whether it's the same person or it's a different person. A lot of progress is what? The moment you give up into your investment on your work, there will be a lot of progress. Is it you that I'm predicting? There's one sign I'm predicting like that on the yesterday reading. Yours is similar with that sign. The moment you give up, right, there will be a lot of progress. So the energy of like, it's like being tested. Like if you're too stressed about it, that things won't move forward. But the moment you like, whatever happened, that thing's gonna move forward. Even like a lot of progress. For the one that been put into friend zone, next week you're gonna move on. It's a sudden move on. I'm not sure why. Why it come up as a tower? But you're gonna move on. Or for put it very simple, if you've been treated as a friend or put it into friend zone, and you've been trying to make yourself out from that zone, right? You're finally going to give up and move on. Scorpio, next week. What's coming up in their life? What actually coming up in their life? Next week only. You're making money. Lack of promotion, you're making good amount of money, but you always feel it doesn't enough. What do you want me to say? Some of you stem out from your expenses, bad habit in expenses. So you know the vibe that you're actually getting a big paycheck, but all that paycheck gone. I mean, that makes sense. Next week is a paycheck week, right? Oh yeah, that's why a lot of time pull money. Okay. Yeah, so maybe you need to take a look at your expenses. Only buy things that you really needed. Something about your house that's gonna generate extra income. Not sure what situation is that. Maybe some of you that had some extra room, you're gonna thinking of renting it out. Also, your health gonna become better next week. Sleeping also become better. Lack of success for the one that dealing with this false person. Cheater, liar, scammer. Lack of success. I hope it's not lack of success about you especially for the one that got scammed, right? Like you go to some sort of legal situation. I hope that's not predicting that. You also cannot run away from a fallout. Fallout is there. There will be some sort of expenses next week, but I'm seeing you're not stressed about it. You're going to have some sort of big, quite substantial extra expenses, sudden wealth reverse, but you're gonna make money, great fortune upward. So I feel like a very strong energy that something about your expenses that you need to scrutinize. What's with this lovers reverse? A fallout, you're gonna be thinking about that fallout, a disconnect. Wow, lovers reverse, courtship reverse, concern upright. So basically a very strong energy of a disconnect, fallout, of not talking to someone next week. You're gonna have some sort of concern about that. Why the concern? That's gonna persist for the next 1-2 months. But that is gonna be successful. I'm not sure, it's still quite 1-2 months. We only predicted for next week. So I'm gonna leave it as that. It's predicting far ahead event. Okay, let's go to this past life deck. Next week, Scorpio, one message please, past life. Feeling alone next week, but you're feeling alone next week. Not sure why. Yeah, because of this fallout. This fallout keep coming back. Oh my god. Because this fallout, this connect, you're gonna feel alone next week. Like you don't have anybody to talk. That sucks. But I feel like just go out, meet people. I'm not sure why that person gonna be disconnecting, but a lot of sign also been getting that next week of fallout, disconnect. No matter how hard I try to shuffle it, it keep coming back. Tarot portion for Scorpio. Persistence, emotionally stable, lack of progress. What is it talking about? Offer of love. Damn, what is this? A connection that has been persistence, like it's been dragging. Lack of a offer of a relationship, lack of progress, right? Not sure who's gonna offer love. Ace of Cup upright. You two will be traveling together. Not sure why. Yeah, I feel like it may not be next week. So if there is a connection that has been long, has been dragging in your life, it just you never get the love offer. In the future, you're gonna have a love offer with this person. You're gonna be traveling together. The moment you get the love offer, if this person has been very close off guarded, you're gonna get the full on their emotion. But I'm not sure it's when. Not sure why it's predicting a bit far ahead for you. A lot of you will be unhappy about your looks next week. Not sure why. Okay. For the one that's been doing dieting exercise, you need to see it as moving slow. It is moving slow, so you need to put like a daily effort. But I'm predicting a lot of you guys kind of being unhappy with either with your diet or something about your looks or your clothes next week. Basically, you become super vain next week. What's their advice? Yeah, consistency. You need to be consistent with your diets or with your exercise. What else? You're gonna be researching something next week about your money, or you're gonna be super petty with your finances next week. You're gonna be scrutinizing almost every single cent. That kind of energy. And I'm seeing that you're able to identify things that you need to cut off from your expenses next week. So yeah, you're gonna be successful in saving more money. That's why I'm predicting. That's not a bad thing, right? Scrutinizing your expenses. Quite good message, I feel. Okay, 50 Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. What's coming up for your life next week? Dropping a decision, okay, a lot of you Sagittarius next week just want to be single, don't want to be disturbed with anyone. This is a very weird message. How should I say this? You know, in your house, in your home, right, situation, whoever is the one that the main person, the main boss in your house, just put it like that. It tells me that soon they're gonna be like very busy with their work, predicting about their life, gonna take like very hard turn on their work, like workaholic vibe. Not sure why I need to know that. Lack of success. There will be a concern about lack of promotion, but you're still making a buttload of money. So why the concern? I feel like since money, not the vibe like, okay, I'm making like X amount, but I also need the title because I need to progress. That kind of vibe. Woo. The wealthy man now come into Sagittarius, upright. Improvement of your money situation. Okay, for the one that dealing with the wealthy man, if there is no messaging, like very light messaging next week, that situation gonna take a turn. Basically, the messaging gonna become more messaging there. For the one that actually for the one that keep failing of having a child, like try to conceive a child, it's actually a blessing from the universe because your finance is not there yet to support the child. So it's something about your finance that hindering. When your financial is stable, right? When your finance is stable, that actually when you will be blessed with a child. Okay, past life deck, one message for Sagittarius. Yours unique one. You don't have a fallout in the keeper portion at all. You're a unique one. You got an improvement of a connection. Okay, one message, past life deck. Ooh, next week you're gonna feel like for the one that dealing with someone, male, female, so it's like a pair. Next week you're gonna feel like this person gonna be like very caring, very supportive towards you. And simply for the one that has a friend, you feel like your friend, your life next week will be full with the friendship, basically. That kind of energy. Financial is doing well. Some of you even decided because you got this money to travel Asia wise. Yeah, you feel like money not an issue for you next week. Last message. I don't know why I pull like 3 messages for you for some reason. Yeah, you got a lot of travel. Some of you may travel to Asia, some of you may travel to Egypt. And some of you is actually quite funny. For the one that's spiritual, right? There is something that by that travel you're gonna gain. You're gonna get some sort of lesson and blessing. I'm not sure what I start to talk about. Sagittarius next week. It's like I accidentally pull it so you guys can hear that message. Because I'm supposed to only pull one message. Next week for Sagittarius. Things become balanced, but been still dragging. You're gonna stress about it. What is this talking about? Messaging. Okay, a relationship. Either a person, whether you are in a relationship with that person or you're still somewhat connected. Next week's situation gonna become more balanced, but that situation gonna be dragging slow. I'm saying you're gonna be stressed about that person or that connection. Messaging is there, but it's not stable, like on and off messaging. What's your advice? Don't be stressed about it. You need to see, for some of you that already known about this cannot be a long term. You need to see it for that worth about it. You are busy next week working. Some of you even feel by working more, your life is in balance, like more balance, like the energy of you can conquer the world by doing a lot of works. I'm not sure why, but yeah, you are very busy next week. Expect a lot of workload next week, but you feel like very in control about your life. Yeah, you pull a lot of you guys actually feel bored with the connection with people. That's why you just decided to focus on your work, like even taking a more time, like clocking overtime kind of feeling. Okay, what else that you need to know next week? There will be a travel that's gonna make a dent into your finance. Predicting a travel, upcoming travel. And for the one that money has been stagnant, there will be a lot of progression in your finance. Yeah, there will be a lot of progression, like suddenly going up. vibe. Yeah, it's not stuck anymore. So I'm not sure what kind of money that situation, maybe investment, maybe salary, maybe an upgrade. So something about that. If your money been stuck, you're kind of like thinking about why this money situation been stuck, expect a sudden forward movement. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope this helps you guys to navigate next week. If it does, please do share, like, and subscribe so others can hear this message. I thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.